Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Hooked on PR. It's Jonathan Rojas coming at you for an update on my 65 and a surprise. As you can see, my angel gold barbs, my beautiful Betta. Where are you? Where are you, Betty? I think I'm going to name her Betty. I just thought of that right now. My Bristol nose Placos are doing well. This is a smaller one. The other one's morphed a bit and it's gotten bigger. There's Betty. I was told she's a female. I just love this Betta. I love it. Just love the color on that Betta. She's awesome. My Tiger Lotus, which is not doing, I don't think it's doing too well. Haven't seen that much growth on it. My plants have died down a bit. We are in September, the hottest month of the year, and I think that's had a bit of an impact on my plants. I had cut down on the light hours, but then I realized that wasn't doing any better, so I increased the hours again, but I'm doing it later in the day, so they're pretty much on most of the night. And only plant that's really that I like, it's growing, but it also has this fungus here. It has it on 2 leaves, so I have to trim that off before it just keeps going and going and going. Just love this tank. It's so, I don't know, I'm not fiddling around too much with it. I'm just leaving it alone. As you can see, the black tetras there, those were a rescue from my wife's grandmother's tank. My little DIY filter, which I think I'm going to do a bigger one for the tank. Maybe put some more holes in it so it'll suck in more water. My gold barbs. I love these guys. They're all over the place all the time. And I've noticed I've seen them a while now. A while's back. We have a little snail in there. I have to get that guy out. Which reminds me, I have to buy a net for my tank. I don't have a net. I usually just catch the fish with traps. It's a 2-liter bottle with the top inverted. Oh, there's the other Placo. He's morphed a bit. He has some light colored bands and bigger spots. He used to be just like this guy, but he's changed. So hopefully I have a male and a female. Let's keep our fingers crossed. As always, I throw some almond tree leaves in the water. I like to condition the water with those almond leaves. And as you can see, I mean, just leaving it alone, and it's doing quite nicely. I think it looks quite natural. We'll see. Time will tell, though. And, as I said, I have a surprise. And that surprise is the old 55. I've had this 55 sitting down here for such a long time. I was given the table, and coincidentally it fits right in. I went ahead and painted the background with some dark gray on the bottom, light blue higher above. And like I said, it's a very old tank. As you can see, it's really scratched on the bottom here. Really bad scratches, but I don't care. I just wanted to set it up, have it up and running. The filter's off at the moment. I have a same type filter on this just bigger. I went ahead and bought some Australian rainbows and gold and blue barb. As you can see, these Australians have colored up quite a bit. They're under the almond leaves, so I'm kind of in the dark. Let me see if I can coerce them over here. Oh. We've gotten some nice reddish coloration in the back there. They're doing pretty nice. So yeah, I just threw this together. Bought some sand at a hardware store and a bag of those rocks, and just threw it in there. Haven't seen any effects. I didn't see what material it was, but it's natural, so I don't think it's going to do any harm. Like I said, I went ahead and bought that golden blue ram, which I really like those fish. That's a molly that I caught in a river that I go to that I definitely have to film a video there, because there are just tons and tons of convicts, those huge mollies, swordtail, rosy barbs, all types of small fish, and it's a really nice river. So hopefully I'll make a video of that. I plan to put in some plants in here later on. I'm gonna put them on these pots. I'm gonna lay the pots on their side with some regular river sand and have the plants coming out of the pots there. That's pretty much it. Most of the decorations I've gotten myself from here in Puerto Rico. The rocks, these little pieces of trees and stuff, I've either cut down myself or found in rivers and just threw them in the tank. Never had any problems with any fish dying from any pests or illnesses. But yeah, this is my 55. I can't wait to do some more stuff on it. I chipped it very badly, and it was when I was putting it on the hand truck. But it's a very thick glass, so it didn't do any harm. I will be putting some type of cover on there just to avoid being cut on that. Look at those rainbows. I love rainbows. I just love, and these guys have colored up quite nicely. I bought them last weekend, and they are beautiful. Can you imagine when all the plants go in and stuff? They're gonna look great. So yeah, it's the 55 up and running. I'll turn the filter on later. I just turned it off because of the bubble noise in the video. Let's go back to the 55. Sometimes I just stand in front of this tank for what seems to be hours, just enjoying it. So simple and so much movement, especially from the gold barbs. They're all over the place all the time. And the angel, she's so friendly. See if I do this, she always comes towards me. See, look, watch, here she comes. And I know it's a female because she laid eggs on this filter that I'm not using at the moment. Plants that I'll throw in the 55 are probably, I think I can separate a piece of that Amazon and this plant right here, which is the same as this one. I think I'm going to throw that plant once I remove the molly from the 55, because I think the mollies like to eat plants. And there's also some guppies. These are wild guppies that I caught And I have 3 females. I need a male in there. Let's see. Maybe I'll go back to where I caught those guppies and get a male from there. I had males, but long story short, my fault. I put them in a bucket, and it seems that the hose was running, dripping, and it just overflowed the bucket, and the fish were never to be found. Probably my cat got to them, but it's my beautiful 55. Let me show the 65, sorry. Show this angel, since she always wants camera time. She's such a glutton too. She's so thick. My daughter loves feeding them. Maybe we'll do a video with my daughter feeding them. Put the bed up there. Oh, sorry for the glare. Look at her. She's so beautiful. That blue is just insane. I just love that metallic blue. Stop robbing. Stop taking all the camera space here. Well, will you? Yeah, my tiger lotus not doing too well. My Bucephalandra, this one over here, which is the Medusa, is doing quite nice, except for that fungus. And the velvet is growing a lot, but it's I think it's getting too much light. So maybe I'll put that one back in the shade. I don't know, we'll see. My little gold barbs, if they would just stay still so I could record them. They're always moving. They're always all over the place. Look at them. Maybe I'll put these black tetras. I did see some Congo tetras, and I've always wanted those. I'll probably throw those in the 55 with some Cory cats in there. What do you guys think, right? Bunch of Cory cats on the bottom. And some Congo tetras on top here with the rainbows. I think that will look pretty nice. Thinking maybe of centerpiece fish, maybe a discus or an Acara type or a Geophagus type. Problem with the Geophagus though is that they like to stir up the sand a lot. That'll make the water all cloudy. But a discus, a nice little discus, maybe we'll go that route. I have seen some powder blue discus for like 20 bucks in a shop close by, and maybe I'll go visit that shop and make a video of that. Let me know what you guys want to see, man. Hit me up, write me up, man. Show me some love. Thanks for tuning in, guys.